Hello Taurus, and welcome to your weekly messages from Spirit. Taurus, we are going to be looking at some oracle cards and also some tarot cards to reveal the messages that are here for you. I want to remind you to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign and your ascendant sign, because you get a deeper picture about the energies that you are working with this week. If you don't know where your moon sign is or your rising sign, I have linked a website in the description box below where you can go in and put in your birth information, and the website will calculate where all your signs are so you know where your placements are. If I can ask you to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell as I release videos for you every single day. Also, we are seeing that you have no major arcana cards this week, and that is good. So the energies that you're working with are not as heavy as maybe other signs. But also I wanted to let you know that at the end of this video, I have put a video talking about the Taurus full moon, this Halloween full moon that we are all working with. We're all working with these heavy energies. So I would really recommend to watch this video, and especially that part of the video where it really goes in depth about the energies that are around us, because these energies are here for the next 2 weeks, but these energies are also going to be working with us up to the next 6 months, really revealing all that is starting here. So I really recommend to watch the part of the Taurus full moon part of this video. So we're starting off this video with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card that speaks about competition. It's a card that speaks about or can indicate conflict. This card being here, it can be talking about a bruised ego, regret, and maybe disagreements. But for you, Taurus, I see that you are taking note of the divine messages that are here for you, and you are seeing how not to get involved with this energy, because you are going to be invited time and time again to engage in conflict, in fighting, in disagreements, and you will just be standing there saying, no thank you, I'm just gonna watch from a distance. We can see how foolish these people are. They're blindfolded, they can't even see what they're doing, but right in front of there's a bee's nest. And so it just takes that one accidental hit and all of them could get in trouble. So with this card, the divine is saying, instead of being there watching what is going on, move away and go and put your energies into your own life. Do not be observing fights, conflicts, disagreements, because that dirty energy will linger on you. It will stick on you. So remove yourself, because think about it, Taurus. With this energy here, imagine if this guy accidentally hits that nest. The bees are going to come out. They are not going to know that you were not involved in this conflict. You were just an innocent bystander. They are going to bite you too. So do you understand why the divine is here saying, just move away. Do not even watch. Do not observe. Take your energy and go put your energy where it's going to be serving you. Because the next card that we have sees you as the Page of Pentacles. It sees you focused on learning how to grow your money, your income, your wealth, your possessions. Learning how to preserve the things that matter to you most. And I can't emphasize enough, especially for you, Taurus, to watch the full moon video, the Taurus full moon. Watch that, because you are heavily involved in that energy. So watching that could really see you taking this information and removing yourself away from this energy that could just catch you unaware. You're thinking, I'm not involved, I was innocent, and suddenly You are in the hot sauce with everyone else. So we're seeing you bringing your energy over to the pentacles. Your eyes are closed. You are focused on you. You are focused on your life. You are focused on using your energy for your own growth, for your own expansion, for you. And we're seeing that, Taurus, by doing so, look at the card that is next. The next card we see sees you victorious, sees you being celebrated. It sees you achieving something. So you have taken your attention away. You focused on your money, your wealth, your health. Taurus, you are the sign that is all about our possessions and our money, right? So you focused on that. And by doing so, you created something that sees you feeling like, yes, I freaking did it. I took the divine advice, I used it, and I won. The 6 is about harmony. They're about success. They're about that transit into. So you're transitioned from just watching the conflict and the mess that is going on around in the world. You stopped yourself watching TV. You switched off your social media accounts. You really only let yourself watch things that lifted your energies, that inspired you to propel you forward in your own life to create what it is that you want. And in focusing on you, you created this winning situation. So really enjoy this journey of personal evolution and watch that video that is at the end of this video and really go and understand the energies that are here and how you can navigate these energies, how you can create something winning by dodging all these nasty energies that are currently around. So the next card that we have speaks about, interestingly, about protection. And for you, you are protecting yourself by removing yourself from conflict, by removing yourself from situations that have nothing to do with you, situations that don't serve you. This card is asking you to call your power back, because right now you need all the energy that you can have. Instead of letting your energy sip away by being angry about politics, this and that, things you can't really control. You're calling your power back and you're using your energy to focus on things that you can have some control over, because you're knowing that you're going to create a winning formula. So the next card asks you to share your voice. You're understanding that there is these heavy energies that we're all contending with at the moment. You're coming out of the cave of the cave. I can't say that word now. Seriously, Mercury retrograde is really not my friend. You're coming out of the shadows. You're seeing the promise of a brighter future ahead of you. You're understanding that you are made of the stars. You are divine. And in understanding that, you're realizing that using your voice is important because it inspires other people to step into their own power, to step into their own divine essence. And maybe sharing your voice means sharing this video with other people so that it encourages them too to step into their divine power. The next card is the warrior woman. And the warrior woman sees you focused on something important. And this card is asking you, have you answered your deepest calling? You're being called to be the warrior of your life. If there is something deep inside your soul, your heart, that is calling you to do something, listen to that intuitive voice and go and do it, because you could see how important it was to listen to that voice, especially now, Taurus. The veil between this world and the divine world, the other world, the veil is really thin at the moment. So I would encourage you to connect with your ancestors. I would encourage you to connect with the guides. I would encourage you to connect with the divine. And the divine is going to be able to give you more and more intuitive messages that could really see you winning, that could really see you making important changes in your life. The last card we have, Taurus, is the energy of, hey, don't take life too seriously. We are all here just having this human experience, and we get caught up in the seriousness of it all. And here, as we are seeing this Taurus full moon right here, when the moon is full, remember to have fun. Go dance with life. Do something different that changes your energy. Go and have fun. Maybe meditate on that full moon. Focus on your future, but bring lightness and joy and just change up the energies a little. Taurus, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm going to see you in the next video. And it's a goodbye from me. All right, so we are going to be looking at the full blue moon, and this moon is a rare blue moon, and the amazing thing is that it's on Halloween, so that is an incredible thing. I really wanted to go through the energies that we are going to be working with over these next couple of weeks, and I wanted to really make you understand that the moon is really important because the moon really highlights our feelings, it highlights our emotions, it highlights our mental health, right? And this rare blue full moon will affect these signs the most. It's going to affect Leo, it's going to affect Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So if this is one of your signs, make sure that you're really listening to this message, because these energies are going to affect you the most. All right, so it's worth noting that this is the first time in 30 years that all time zones around the world are going to witness this rare blue moon. The last time a full moon on Halloween was during the Second World War back in 1944, and we won't see this again until 2039. So you can see why this Taurus full moon is really important, and why it was important for me to really do a video highlighting the energies that we are going to be working with. So this spooky Hunters full moon is important because the veils between the worlds are really thin. So this is a great time to connect with the other side. Use this time to sharpen your own intuitive skills and to connect to your ancestors and your guardian angels, and to connect with the divine. Like I said, the veils are really thin. So if you really want to start using your intuition, if you really want to start using your psychic gifts, if you want to use anything like that, this is a perfect time to get started. But it's important to realize and understand the malefic and also the trickster energies that are around this Hunter's full moon. And we are going to explore these energies so that you can navigate your way around these energies equipped with knowledge and wisdom. We have some really heavy planetary energies here. Understanding how these energies express themselves is important. We will be contending with the energies of Pluto, Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Uranus, and it is just all going on at the moment. I mean, I made a couple of videos last week going over the energies that we're working with. So these videos will be linked at the end of this video and also in the description box below, just in case I miss anything. It's also worth going and watching those videos because I try to give you as much information as possible. So like I said, with the trickster energy of Uranus, here we can expect some shocking news that is going to leave us all a bit wide-mouthed, right? Uranus is all about that shocking and sudden unexpected events. Elections could be cancelled. Martial law could be enforced because Mars is currently retrograde. Classified informations like aliens are among us, and top secret information could be revealed because we are in that Scorpio season. So Pluto is also powerful, and Pluto loves digging deep to reveal hidden information. Uranus is futuristic rather. It's all about breaking traditions. So shocking revelations around AI, technology, cryptocurrencies can be seen on the news and also on social media. I'm really going to be focusing on the energies of Uranus because these are really important. Anyway, there is just this energy of like a wildcard energy where we should just expect anything. Uranus governs rebellion and revolutions, right? Uranus really wants us to awaken around the things that are governed by Taurus. And Taurus governs our possessions, our money, and the things that we value. This full moon is in Taurus after all. Taurus is a fixed house in the second house. Or Taurus rather is a fixed sign in the second house. So Uranus is bringing in sudden changes in this area, which is going to focus us to re-evaluate the areas of our money and our possessions in our lives. It is worth remembering that the sun is now in Scorpio. That's important. Scorpio is also a fixed sign. This brings stubborn energies here, but still Uranus is going to be pushing. It's going to be pushing us to start shifting and breaking away from old traditions around Taurus, our money and our values. So I see that the banking system being outdated, Uranus will not leave without bringing radical changes around our banking systems. The sun is Scorpio in opposition to this Taurus full moon is going to bring tension around this area. It almost feels like a tug of war. There's like a push and pull type of energy. It's a push against traditions, and it's a pull towards the future where we are going. But it's all, I can't speak now. See, Mercury is retrograde. So like I was saying, it's worth noting that Venus is exalted in Taurus. This is her sign. So Venus is going to really start softening the blow that Uranus is bringing. But nonetheless, radical changes will be delivered. Uranus is all about delivering on his promises every time. Uranus doesn't disappoint. So expect major changes within the next 6 months on how we bank, how we deal with our possessions. So don't be fooled by Venus softening the blow from Uranus right now. She is just buying us some time. So make the necessary changes that you need to make whilst Venus is here protecting you. The full moon in Taurus is here illuminating the conflict of the moon versus the sun in Scorpio. Scorpio is encouraging this transition that Uranus wants, but Scorpio can make us feel a bit fearful around our stability and our possessions and our values. And Taurus wants us to be more practical and grounded in our actions and our decisions around our money, work, possessions, and the things that we value. So work with these energies of Scorpio and transformation, Taurus and being practical, and Uranus being futuristic technology, AI, and sudden events. So Scorpio season can make us feel like the dark hour of the soul, right? Especially with all these heavyweights that are involved in this Taurus full moon transit. This dark hour of the soul can be catapulted into our lives by the economy starting to show signs of the impact of this virus, right? The economy really suffered when we went into lockdown, and the governments will be forced to admit that we are in trouble. We could start seeing ourselves having the feeling of Zimbabwe and Venezuela type of situations, these situations unfolding within the next 6 months. If you are not aware of the economy of Zimbabwe and Venezuela, it might be worth, going and doing some research and seeing what happened there. So Taurus, being an earth sign, I see us being forced to look at economy in a way that is practical. With Uranus here, I see us starting to look at the store of value of our wealth, and this being really important to us. We will be questioning whether we should shift into gold or precious metals, but then questioning whether this is practical. Having precious metals in our possessions, is that practical? We can't eat gold and we can get robbed. So can you see where our minds are going to be? Remember that Taurus wants us to be practical. So we could be questioning how we can really store the value of our wealth without it being wiped out by some black swan event that is currently on the horizon. So we could be questioning whether our money is safe in the bank. Should we buy precious metals? Should we put our money into cryptocurrencies? We are really in this mind of how can we bring stability to what we have? Like I said, Taurus is a fixed sign, right? So Taurus can be a bit stubborn. He doesn't want to change. He's happy where he is. So we want to see how we can fix the value of our wealth. And the banking system coming under heavy attack, we're going to have to be smart, and be smart really quick. And here is where Uranus is going to be pushing his weight around. Uranus wants us to change and get away from the traditions that are outdated. Banks and money are Taurus's territory, so the banking system is going to be going under heavy attack, really. We don't really want to be shocked and seeing that we wake up one day and to see that our money is just, being wiped out. So being that energy of seeing how you can protect your wealth and the things that are important to you. Now, when we go back to look at Uranus is all about technology. It's all about being progressive. Uranus wants change. Uranus is demanding change. Uranus is futuristic. So being that we are in the territory of Taurus, don't be surprised if you start seeing more people shifting their money into cryptocurrencies in an attempt to protect their wealth and to use cryptocurrencies as a store of value. People start looking at investing into companies that deal with AI and companies that deal with technology and the future. Especially, it's worth noting that we are shifting from the era of Pisces going into Aquarius on the 21st of December. So it's smart to start looking at companies that deal with technology, futuristic type of companies, because Aquarius is all about technology. Aquarius is all about AI. I am not, by the way, a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but this is an observation of what I can see and how I interpret the energies that are here with the help of my guides. I mean, it's no coincidence with COVID here. It's here to change us and to force in new ways of doing things. COVID is here giving us that nod into the future, the new norm. Hence, COVID-19, COVID AI. I would love to say that I figured that all by myself, but I didn't. My guides were really here helping me decode the name and the meaning of all the letters and everything around this COVID-19 name. It was an interesting lesson, but I'm not going to go into that because it's not really that important right now. So as November unfolds, we will focus more and more on the economy through shocking revelations and news that will help cement this new norm. Uranus is, after all, a whistleblower, so it's going to be interesting to ride this wave. But make sure that you are making the necessary changes right now so you don't get caught with your pants down, so to speak. With Pluto, Uranus and Saturn and the other planets currently in like compromised positions right now, expect the unexpected. Currently, I am seeing the possibility of the elections being cancelled or at least being delayed. I'm currently working on making a video around the elections being cancelled and why there are sort of like some strange energies around that. I am also seeing multiple terrorist attacks. So I'm currently really trying to meditate and get a clear picture about what's happening, because right now I am just feeling really tired. I usually get really tired when Mars is retrograde because Mars is strong in my chart. So when Mars is retrograde, I am just really tired. So I want to rest and I want to really spend some time trying to tap into this energy and then deliver what I'm seeing. Remember, in the last videos I made last week, I really asked you and appealed to you to really send forward positive energy to really create this bubble of protection around the energies that are around us, because these energies are really malefic. They are not good. So if you can spend more time meditating and focusing your energy on positive vibrations, lifting the collective consciousness's energy onto that higher vibrating level, this is going to really help. Also, I am seeing that it's going to be important for you to stay away from any famous public places. Stay away especially from government buildings. Here in 2020 and in early 2021, I've been told by my guides to give that heads up, to be really mindful if you're anywhere near government buildings. Really make sure that you are looking around and be vigilant about your own security and your own protection. And again, this is not to bring fear. This is not to make you feel afraid, but this is giving you that heads up. This is giving you that heads up also around your possessions and your wealth, and encouraging you to start doing the research that you need so that you can preserve as much of your wealth, your money, and the things that matter to you. And if these things don't matter, then it's not a problem, right? But your safety and your security, really make sure that you're vigilant about that also. And so this is the video that I have for you. Be sure to share this message with your friends. Again, not in a way to cause panic and fear, but in a way to give that heads up so that people can protect themselves as much as possible. And so this is the video I have, and it is a goodbye from me for now.